Our top story this morning, the pandemic era policy known as Title 42 is coming to an end. It had allowed the U.S. to quickly turn migrants away at the border on the grounds of preventing the spread of COVID. But migrants wanting to get in now must prove they've applied for asylum online or through another country first. Hundreds of migrants near San Diego have already crossed the border and are waiting to be processed. KCAL News reporter Michelle Geely is in the Tijuana River Valley where the undocumented immigrants are being kept behind a fence. Michelle.
Hundreds of migrants are waiting in a field this morning on the U.S.-Mexico border in San Diego near the Tijuana River. Some of the men, women, and children seeking asylum have been here for days. Others have just arrived.
A los Estados Unidos.
So his dream is, he's asking God to get him across the border, and his dream is to go to the U.S. and be in New York.
This man, his wife and sister came from Ecuador. They walked the entire way due to a lack of funds. It was a difficult 45-day journey. They have joined the others who are huddled together in the cold, many of them wrapped in thermal blankets. We met people from Turkey, Colombia, and Southern Africa. This man heads a human rights organization in the area. He is standing at the steel border wall answering migrants' questions.
The people behind us are asylum seekers who have crossed through or above or over the primary border wall, and now they're stuck in between what is known as the enforcement zone, which is in the United States. It's a primary and secondary border wall, and they're waiting to be picked up by the Border Patrol to be processed. All of the people here are asylum seekers, and they're hoping to seek asylum in the United States.
Around 7 o'clock this morning, there was a flurry of activity. A convoy of Border Patrol agents drove along the wall and made their way into the makeshift camp. The migrants quickly formed lines. Most have been given wristbands to document their day of arrival into the U.S. Several of the asylum seekers with green wristbands were taken by officers to be processed.
So she says that in night it's very cold. In the day it's very warm. She says, as you can see, it's not very clean. It's not very big, but they're making do. She says her back, they've been here since Sunday, her back is really bothering her.
Just before 8 a.m., Border Patrol agents brought cases of water and granola bars to the field. An advocate for this group is concerned that this may be all these people eat all day. Others say volunteer organizations have been bringing food to the migrants at the border. So what happens next? If a person has a credible asylum claim, they will be sent to a shelter or to a family member here in the U.S. They'll be tracked as they wait for a court hearing. However, if the person does not pass the asylum interview, in other words, have credible fear to necessitate asylum, they could be expelled to their home country immediately. I'm Michelle Geely at the U.S.-Mexico border. KCAL News.
KCAL 9 is now KCAL News.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.